Positive Perspective Show. We are so happy that you joined us. I'm Michelle Taylor. This is Willie Taylor, and we hope that what we share with you today will certainly bless your life and help you in your relationship.
We'd like to thank you for your phone calls and thank you for watching the show. It shows that you have an interest in marriages and relationships. We love what we do and we've taken it to another step. So not only did we do our United program, but we moved into another exciting area and it's training other couples to do what we do. You know, I was in Sam's and that was a saying on the wall that just was the epitome of what we want to do. It says, it's not how much you gather, but it's how much you scatter. And marriage education is something that we want to make sure gets spreaded across this entire land.
We have been working with couples for many, many months, and we have a program now that we have trained couples for the mentor and mentee program where they will go out and they will take couples together and build a rapport and relationship with them until they're able to really be a strong marriage that they can stand on their own and go out and help other couples that they meet.
And one thing about positive perspective is that we know we can't do it by ourselves. So we want to bring in other couples so that we can collaborate, so that we can spread the message far and wide that marriage is good and it can be successful if we work at it. And we want to work at it. So what we've done, we've had some couples who were trained to do what we do. And not only did they receive training, but they had to go through marriage counseling themselves. And so now they've gone out and they've already facilitated for other couples. And so the excitement is there. We're building a coalition of people who want to help relationships and build marriages. And if that's your interest, we want you to give us a call. You can reach us at 832-689-4594, or you can dial 281-851-6598.
Hello, my name is Ed Bubb,
And I'm Marilyn Bubb.
and we are mentors for the Marriage Enrichment Program in Houston, Texas. And we've been married for 21 years, and we thought that qualified us to be mentors. But after going through the program, we were able to learn some things about ourselves and learn some things about our marriage that has greatly enhanced our marriage. And I'll let Marilyn talk a little bit about that now.
Yes. One of the things that I've learned when we started out in this program was before you can become mentors, you need to first look at your own relationship and make sure what you were, the advice and the commitment that you were doing, that it would feed over into the lives of the people that you would mentor. And we found out that the couples that we were mentoring, we had 4 couples that we were mentoring, and we got a chance to really sit with them and really talk to them about marriage, what God expected for them in their marriage. We had 3 couples that were engaged, and we had 1 couple that was married. And it was such a blessing to us as they came into our homes or we came into their home, and we were able to just sit down and go through the program with them to offer various advices, biblical advice, what the Bible had to say about marriages, and then let them talk back to us so we could go over the challenges that they may have, the weaknesses that they may have, and just encourage them in this particular program. It's a wonderful program, and we were very blessed to go through it as we were able to mentor them. We also learned a lot about our marriage as well.
One of the great things about the program is it allowed us to show individuals that no matter where they were in their marriage, it was not a bad place. We were able to explain to them that you are at a particular level, and we could give you some tools to help you grow in your relationship with each other and grow in your relationship with the Lord. And with that being said, again, we learned a lot about our marriage. And the couples that we were engaged with, we saw a real growth process from the beginning to the end.
Good evening. My name is Frederick Ponder, and I have with me my lovely wife, Linda Harris Ponder, and we're privileged to be here to share with you some of the things that we've learned in the training classes that we've been through, and share with you some of the experiences we've had in mentoring couples in the past year and a half that we've been married. Mentoring means a lot to me because I think as we grow, there are things that we want to leave a legacy. There are things that we want to share with couples in terms of struggles that we may have went through, and then things that we can identify that will help them in terms of their life and in terms of their marriage. I think a lot of times in terms of learning, there are some things that you can learn from experience, but there are some things that you can also learn from people sharing with you a different way to go, or a different way to make a decision, or a different way to think about a certain situation. I think marriage is the most beautiful thing that God has created on this earth, and that is that we do not have to be by ourselves. And life is more happier when we are together. Life is more happy when we have two to take on a challenge, or two to work through a problem or situation as life would bring us.
I've enjoyed the classes that we've gone to, and getting married at a later age. I always thought I really would not have much to give to those that are married, but in being married to Fred, he shared with me and brought out to me how just my life experiences, my being attached to the church, all the years that I've been attached to a church, being in the ministries that I'm in, being in other organizations that I'm in, they've made me who I am, and God had prepared me to be a wife. And I never really looked at it like that. So now I do believe that I have a lot to share with other women, those that would get married early or those that would wait until they get married at a later age. But I believe that every day we minister to other couples as well as individuals just in our everyday living, because people are watching us. And I find it a privilege to be an example in a marriage. And being married to Fred has been very easy, and I did not think it would be an easy task for me waiting so late to be married, but it's been a very easy task, and I thank God for that. And I thank God that I waited, because I believe that God brought him to me. He found me, and I believe that's the way it should be.
One other thing that I have experienced is the fact that there are a lot of things, everything in life, or a lot of things in life, we have a school for it. There's no school for marriage. And in that there's no school for marriage, the persons who are coming into a new situation, where do we feel, or where do we think that they're going to get information from about a marriage? And that is through premarital counseling, that is through mentoring with couples who have been married, and that is through just interacting and fellowshipping with married couples. Everything in life we're taught, or if we go to work for the largest corporation in the world, we went to school, we have a PhD, and then we go into a training program. But there's no such thing like that in marriage. That's why I think that mentoring couples who share their lives, share their successes and their failures with couples who just started in this race and in this beautiful life of marriage is very, very, very important. And it's something that has to happen.
We certainly want to thank all of the couples who had expressions. We really appreciate you, and thank you for entrusting us with some of your tender moments and tender issues, and we trust that we've helped you, and we are looking forward to continuing the relationship of not only strengthening your marriage, but also with giving you the tools that you can help others also.
And I would just like to thank you for watching us. We thank you for just lending your ear to us, and we want you to be encouraged that all is well. And with God on your side, you're going to be all right. Things may get rough, times may be hard, but you will be able to make it through. And we know that you will understand that God is with you and that everything you need, He will supply. Be blessed, and we love you.
Again, this is the Positive Perspective Show. You can get in touch with us at 832-689-4594 or 281-851-6598. I am Willie Taylor, and this is,
I'm Michelle Taylor.
and we thank you so much for tuning in to the Positive Perspective Show. Be blessed.